The Google Pixel 7a isn't a good phone, it's a great phone. Now, consider this your too long don't watch, although I hope that you do. At $499, the Google Pixel 7a is the epitome of great value. And frankly, it's the budget smartphone to beat right now. My name is Devin, and this is the Google Pixel 7a. Although it's not crafted from premium materials, it does have a premium feel. The body of the Pixel 7a is forged from an aluminum alloy, while the back itself is developed from a composite material. Now this composite looks like glass, but it feels a little more plasticky than that. It doesn't feel like plastic, but it quite doesn't feel like glass either. It's kind of strange. It's a little tactile, so it gives you a nice grip when you're holding the phone, which is always nice, as some glass can be a bit slick. But overall, it just feels different. And not different in a bad way, just different. The display is a 6.1-inch Oled display with an aspect ratio of 9:20, which is awesome because it's a tall and narrow display which allows more of whatever content you're looking at to be at your fingertips at that point in time. This panel is capable of having a refresh rate of 90 Hz. You do have to go into the settings to activate it first. It's not set up by default because it does drain your battery a little bit. However, the difference between the two is noticeable. One last thing on the display, the OLED panel also is an HDR enabled display. It's color accurate and it's absolutely stunning. The blacks are inky black, which makes colors really pop and allow for excellent contrast. Not only does the Pixel 7a look great, it sounds great too, as we have a stereo speaker configuration here. Not only does this provide nice left and right separation, it also gets really loud. In terms of design, the display does have some noticeable bezels, and while I think they're not offensive, especially given the price point of the Pixel 7a, they do make it appear less attractive. Another eyesore is that hole punch cutout for the front-facing camera. Most applications do aggregate the cutout within the menu bar, which disguises it nicely. However, it does blatantly get in the way while gaming or watching movies in full screen. In terms of functionality, the front-facing camera is another strength for the Pixel 7a. It's a 13 megapixel ultra-wide camera and it takes exceptional selfies. The front-facing camera also does a nice job shooting video, whether you're on a Teams or a Zoom meeting, or you're just trying to video conference a friend or family member. It does an excellent job as it records in 4K video. Image stabilization is also built in, as you can see. The video is nice and stable for people who are on the go like myself. And I think it looks pretty good, right? So good, I could eat it. On the rear of the phone, the camera bump is very minimal. It's less than the size of a dime. We have a dual camera system here with a 13 megapixel ultra-wide lens that works in conjunction with the 64 megapixel wide lens. And together they take stunning images. Colors are reproduced faithfully, although it does lean on the cooler side. And extraction of detail is impressive here, especially at this price point. Everything in focus is razor sharp, while the background gets blurred just enough to create a nice bokeh effect. Low light and nighttime photography is okay, and it's immensely improved with night sight. Although it would be nice for the camera software to detect a low light situation and automatically enable it, rather than manually thumbing over to the night sight option. These few seconds are crucial in determining whether you get the desired shot or miss it entirely, and at times I found myself not attaining the shot I wanted because of this. And slight confession here, I didn't really take any videos with the Pixel 7a as I was too busy making slow motion videos of my Basset Hound puppy. Enjoy. Battery life for me was pretty decent. It wasn't a benchmark setting in any way, shape, or form, but I did have the 90 Hz refresh rate turned on at all times, and I did take advantage of that always on display, which both of these are going to impact your battery life. I was getting around 13-14 hours a day, and that's with moderate use. And while this isn't horrible by any means, it would be nice to get around 16, 17, or 18 hours of battery life from your phone, and I just wasn't getting that with the Google Pixel 7a. The recharge time for the Pixel 7a is around 92 minutes, and that's even with the rapid charging. Wireless charging is also available, although it's pretty slow at 150 minutes. In terms of security, the Pixel 7a has a bevy of sign-in options, including Face Unlock, as well as a built-in fingerprint reader in the screen. This is pretty awesome tech, and to have both of these options at this price point is something pretty special. At the end of the day, if you're looking for a premium feeling smartphone under $500 that holds no compromises, then the Google Pixel 7a should be on your short list. With its gorgeous OLED display, its beautiful sounding stereo speakers, it's buttery smooth and ultra responsive, and the camera on this phone is flat out awesome. Honestly, I cannot recommend this phone enough, and I think you take a look at this, you're really going to enjoy it as well. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please send me your likes. If you enjoyed my content, send me your subs. I'll see you next time.